If I were to ask you, what are the hardest things in life to have or experience, what would you say? Today I'm going to share with you the four that I believe are the most difficult things to find in life. I'm Patrick Bedivia, host of Valuetainment Weekly, and today I want to talk to you about four of the most difficult things in life to experience, in my opinion. First one is this. I was taught by my father. He always told me, he says, Patrick, you're going to know a lot of people. You're going to have a lot of friends. You're going to have a lot of acquaintances. But he said, one great friend weighs more, is valued more than thousands of people you may know in your life. One great friend that you know is worth more than thousands of people you may have in your life. He said it's one of the hardest things to find in life as somebody who's a great friend, because life changes and you grow, and if you have somebody else that's grown with you, accepting you, loving on you, all those deep-rooted experiences, that is less judgment, you did this, you did that, he's more important. There's a pure, real relationship, accepting that both people are going through experiences in life. One of the hardest things to find. And that person who is a friend of yours, if you only treat them like a friend and somebody who is not a blood, or somebody who is not as important to you as a family member, you will generally lose that person. So if a person gets to that level of a great friend, love them and treat them like family, because they are as valuable as that. It's very hard to find. Second thing is finding a great partner and a spouse. It's got to be one of the most difficult things to do, because when you find this person's got to know your weaknesses. He or she is going to know your flaws, your challenges, your problems, your irks. You're not cleaning the bathroom, or the stuff that no one else knows about. Your clothes are everywhere, your socks are everywhere, you mismatch, doing your clothes, laundry, dirty clothes, food, how you eat, your plate. Everyone's got something. Your temper, the way you flare, your attitude sometimes, the way you get quiet to yourself, you don't want to talk, you do this. But they love on you because they're a great spouse, they're a great partner. It's somebody who doesn't criticize you publicly, but they do criticize you privately. It's somebody who may back you up publicly, but privately, when they want to say something, they'll pull you aside and say, honey, I got to tell you something. I think what you did today wasn't right. I think you should reconsider that. It's somebody that doesn't create more paranoia in your life. It's someone that strengthens your relationships around you. It's a very, very hard thing to find, and that's a great partner, great spouse. Number three is a great cause that you're passionate about. A great crusade, something that very few people in life experience. 2008 was the year where I really wanted to find out what was the cause that Patrick Bay David was meant to do. And this didn't mean I needed to change a industry and try to go into real estate, or try to go become a doctor, or try to this. Not at all. Cause doesn't have to do with occupation. Cause is a byproduct of what your occupation allows you to put time and effort into this cause. And if you can find a way to combine the two together, even better. But when you find out your cause, you're introduced to a person you've never met before. A lot of times people ask me and say, so Pat, how do I find out my purpose, my cause, my crusade, something that fires me up? One of the best books I read on this subject was by a British diplomat. It was titled Leaderless Revolution. And he said there's three ways to find out what your purpose and your cause is. Number one, you got to make a list of things you hate. And you've heard the saying before, whatever you don't hate, you learn to tolerate. So what do you hate in life? Maybe you experienced something as a kid. Maybe you experienced something as a nation. When you watch the country, the direction it's going, what do you hate? What bothers you? Write it down. You're bothered by young kids who are taken advantage of. You're bothered by traffic, and you're bothered by something. What is it? Three, what do you love? Make a list of things that you love. You love kids. You love whatever, maybe something that you love. Generally, when you make that list, you find something and say, wait a minute, there's something deeper there. And you can go into it and introduce you to a whole different side. And you notice your belly changes, you think different, your heart changes, you get excited. And the last but not least, most difficult thing to find in life, in my opinion, is a great group of people to run with. I was in the Army. There's nothing like being part of a unit that we had camaraderie. I can't explain it to you. I didn't need to make $50,000 a month or $1 million a month to be happy in the Army. They paid me $800 a month, and I was fulfilled, because we are made to be part of a community. We are made to be part of another group of people that strengthen us, that make us whole. This person's better in this, and I'm better in this, and together we're great, and we can go against whatever bigger force, because it's an army of one, and we have each other's back, and we push each other, we challenge each other, we upset each other, we annoy each other at times. But we know when we're looking at each other, there's that level of respect, knowing you gave everything in and I gave everything in, and we're in this thing together, and it's a sincere, no backstabbing games. I've been part of that as well. I'm talking a sincere, real, genuine group of people that you can run with for the rest of your life. One of the hardest things to find in life, when you find those four things, don't take them for granted, because they're very difficult to find. However, they're not attracted to force. They're attracted to somebody who is attracting to them. Okay, so you can't force a friend. You can't force a great spouse. You can't force a great cause. You can't force a great group of people. They're attracted to you. You work on you, they're attracted to you. The more clear you are about what you want, the more clear you are about the sense of direction you're going in your life, and all of a sudden, these four elements appear in your life, one by one by one. It's not going to come on your terms. It never comes on our terms, but it does show up to the person that's clear about what they're going in their life. It's my message of the week to you, and if you feel compelled to share this video with somebody else that they need to hear, please do so. Thanks for watching this video.